And welcome back to the next race of the MGS Twin Snakes Very Easy Tournament with Tyler2022 racing Plywood. I am your host once again, Joseph Joestar316, aka the long name Joe, and I will be taking a back seat with this one as we are now going to be having our next set of commentators, Prof once again, joined with Vermilion. So take it away, fellas.
All right. Yo, what's up? Vermilion here. Proof here too.
You.
Gonna be an exciting race. We got Tyler 2022 versus Plywood. Gonna be an exciting match. We're gonna see who's able to make it further into the tournament because this tournament's pretty difficult. Akuma taking on Nick, so we'll see who the winner here will face. Akuma and loser semis.
Yeah, these veteran runners is still getting, still able to pull off PBs in a race like this. It goes to show you if you wanna make it into top four, you've gotta show up and have a pretty amazing time at this point in the tournament.
Yep, gonna be really hard to like get past this. You need to play your best. You need to pull out all the stops, no mistakes. Get those rolls. Destroy liquid. Just everything. So obviously, on the docks, we're not gonna do much. Train some guards. Just mess around a little bit. Get some ammo. Oh, yo. Okay, never mind. I thought Tyler was gonna like mess around the guard with an alert or something, but you definitely don't want to take an alert in this room.
Yep, I think that'll just only make that 2-minute timer slower. I think anytime you get an alert, I believe it in this game. I'm not sure. I haven't tested it out, but I wouldn't be surprised if it kind of made it take longer for the elevator to get down there. It doesn't seem to have an effect in MGS1 on the elevator, whether you get an alert or not, as we typically famously farm alerts there.
Yeah, and it's funny because in this game you could technically farm alerts, but you need like 30 alerts for the ditch key to spawn, so it wouldn't even matter at this point. It's better just to what's it called? Just get the rat, because a rat only spawns one spot in this game. Thank God. So we like rats here. We don't like rats in MGS1. Rats are good here though. So obviously just gonna get the M9, a lot of ammo, some rations. Just fill up.
Yeah,
And
I think it's about oh,
okay.
a random Tyler appears.
All right. Tyler's pretty cocky. I can definitely tell here, man. Flashing his face on the screen. All right, so the elevator coming down. Not really much to talk about. Probably just gonna see the same exact route. Just get the alert, shoot the guard, roll into the vents. You do have to turn off your radar though, unless you want a 4-second cutscene. I mean, or 4-second codec about your radar.
Yeah,
That's
I believe it adds a little bit to the codec, and then also adds the cutscene as you mentioned. It's a not insignificant time loss.
Yeah, it's like you don't really need a radar on VE either, because like guards are basically blind and deaf, so you really don't need much here. So get the alert, shoot this guard, roll into him. It's actually important you don't roll too early, or else you're gonna have to move the guard out of the way. And there we go. We're into the vent.
Both of them through pretty cleanly.
Yeah. So like, what part of the run do you think is gonna like start being like the biggest variance? Do you think the guard rush is gonna be it? Because I feel like most guard rushes are generally like the same amount of time if they do it correctly.
Right, we saw with Akuma and Nick on the previous run. I believe Nick got the SOCOM coming out, and Akuma did not, and yet we didn't see a huge amount of difference there between the runners as far as that race goes. Tank, there's always a chance you could fumble something on tank and end up losing some time there. I think Hind is classically gonna you know, be RNG dependent, and we'll see what each runner gets. But I think Hind. Ooh, Tyler with a fast elevator right out of the gate.
Ooh, lucky right there. All right, so already start for Tyler. But yeah, definitely that SOCOM roll, like it just makes everything so much more easy on the guard rush. It makes everything so convenient. And you're like, you just gotta spam A. You don't have to worry about like conserving your ammo that much because you have another packet behind you, so you're chilling. You don't have to do that much. I definitely like getting the SOCOM, but like it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just you just gotta move over, grab the SOCOM, menu it a little bit.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like I don't know, just in my personal experience, it's like whether you get it or not doesn't change a ton about the fight. It's a time save for sure, but doesn't really, like you said, change a whole. Doesn't really factor heavily into the fight. But for some reason, in my own mind, every time I get it, I'm just like yes, and I feel so
Yeah,
confident
exactly.
about it.
I'm like, let's go. I don't have to worry about this fight at all. I feel good.
And then when I don't get it, I'm just like, oh my god, I might as well reset, even though that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly. You just feel horrible. You're like, damn, I missed the roll. I need to run over to the right and then menu it and then shoot them. That sucks. It's just more convenient just to have the ammo though. That's the number one thing for me. Like although you do get ammo from the locker anyways, if you don't get the roll, it just feels good to have the ammo just move back.
Both runners taking different setups here for the roll. Plywood with snakes back up against the wall. It's usually about where I position and try to go from. Tyler putting his back up against the west wall instead and using some punches to get into a favorable position.
Good tell you got it. I can't hear their audio, so
Yeah,
I don't
same.
know. Oh, I think he's pause buffered that actually. Interesting.
He did, yeah. I do that strategy as well. It gives you just a little bit of extra time.
Okay, so it looks like Tyler got it. All right, nice. And plywood, yeah, nice. So they both got it.
Throwing a few punches out there at the beginning. It's gonna lose a little bit of time, but not too bad.
Yeah, still got the fast elevator, so Tyler's slightly ahead here.
Opting for headshots there from Tyler and letting Meryl take out the third. I think that will lose a little bit of time.
Ooh, yeah. Tyler's killing his guards at an earlier time, so this fight will be slightly faster for him. Plywood, you know, getting a little later. Yeah, gonna get the ammo there too, so he doesn't pick up the ammo after Ocelot.
Oh, and he did the M9. Although with that guard, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, then it doesn't matter.
He's not set. The two guards that come after the grenade guy aren't on they're on a set timer. It doesn't matter if the grenade guy goes down at all, really, or what time you bring him down. So M9 there wasn't too costly, I think.
Yeah, I was watching Plywood stream and he said there's no reason not to M9 that guard because the timing is gonna be fine anyways for those other guards. So it's better just to save the ammo. Even though he doesn't really need to, it's just better just to save the ammo anyways. Cause you never know.
So Plywood coming out of that fight in the lead by a few seconds.
And we have the hardest fight in the game incoming right now. Very difficult. Let's see if Ocelot gives anyone any trouble, because sometimes Ocelot can be kind of annoying if you mess with the fight a little bit, but generally it's just kind of the same concept, you know, just shoot him 3 times in the head and it's over.
You're a little too close to your C4s going into Ocelot, and you forget to put on your rations, and sometimes you just die to him. It happens to the best of us.
Yep. We did see Nick just forget to equip a ration too, so you know, anything can happen, you know.
Right. Both runners getting the first shot off.
Yep, looking really good for both of them.
Oh, I'm missing his third, but Tyler also missing it.
Yeah, pretty much identical shots where they miss the same shots. And yeah, and they got the correct shots.
Right, let's see how close they get to the Meryl frequency. Wasn't even paying attention to it with our previous runners. Plywood. Oh, right. I think he opts to call Meryl after he leaves the room.
Yeah, it's just personal preference. As long as you do it before you get into the elevator.
A little bit better of a codec there from Plywood, I think, getting to the frequency.
And you know, hopefully we don't see lasers. We do not like seeing lasers here. We've seen it a few times in this tournament, you know, from someone, you know, not in this commentary, but it has happened. We don't want to see it again.
Yeah, I've mostly opted just to play it very safe and just shoot all of the lasers. But yes, we have seen a few people take some risky strats and pay for it sometimes.
Yeah, it's like you want to be fast, but sometimes you can lose a minute here. You know, that's what you don't want to see. We're taking a wide line here from Fly. Okay.
Yeah, slightly safer roll there if you take that wide line and do the
Yeah.
roll.
Gonna and then show out their shots. Yeah, he's not risking it. Yeah, Tyler not risking either. Because what you can do, you can if you roll it early enough, you shoot those lasers enough, those sensors, you can actually just like not even shoot the third sensor, just roll past it. But it's really risky because if you mess it up, then like you lose a minute.
Yeah, we actually saw both runners execute that roll last race without continues.
Oh, so nice. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be, you know, a fight that could, if you do mess up, will be really bad. This fight, famously, if you mess up any of the shots here, it's gonna be horrible. But it looks like both runners, you know, having a good start here.
Probably missed his first shot, but still got it clean.
Yeah, both runners looking pretty clean here. The second gunner's kind of the tricky one though.
Wood gets hit there. It's gonna take a little bit extra time getting set up.
And they're doing the setup. This should be good for both runners. Ply gets out. Ty gets out. Yep. Clean fight from both. Pretty much identical for both of them. Very close in sync right now. The ninja is gonna be like pretty much the big variance in the time, I would say, because that fight, if you do mess up one punch Nikita kick, then you can lose like a few seconds. As we get into the Nikita.
Both runners almost frame for frame at this point.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. Am I watching like two of the same stream? What's happening? So grabbing the Nikita, you don't need the ammo unless you like want to grab it for fun. I never really thought about this, but you really only do shoot one Nikita shot the whole entire run.
Plywood having a little trouble with his menuing there, getting to his Nikita. I think he might even have M9 on previous right now. I could be wrong. So he might have to do another menu. Alright, both runners guiding their Nikita missiles gently around these corners. Not very easy. You have no gun cameras to deal with that might shoot your Nikita down. Pretty much take the straightest path you can. Yeah, I think Plywood's got M9 on previous. He's gonna have to menu to his SOCOM with a roll at some point. Maybe not a roll necessarily, but that's ideally what you want to do. Maybe this roll into Ninja here, he'll... No. Alright, so here we go with Ninja. Tyler missing his first Nikita kick. Okay, Plywood doing his menu.
He got it. Yep. Oh, good Nikita roll, actually. The kick was not going to connect.
He did punch roll. I guess that's why right. Yeah, he did punch roll. Because usually, I think you can shorten... You can save a little bit of time, I think, instead of doing a punch kick, doing a punch, like a single punch and then a Nikita roll. But yeah, I think you're right. It was just a matter of him realizing that kick's not going to work.
Yeah. So both fights are looking really good for both runners.
Oh, I did not think he was going to get that roll, and he pulled it off.
Yeah, I know, right? That was crazy. It wouldn't have mattered too much because he still would have had a Ninja to low enough health. So, but yeah, I'm surprised that that roll should not have hit. Honestly, that was crazy.
It was a delayed hit too. It's like he like rolled, but like it like didn't hit him until the very end of it. I was like, oh, huh. But yeah, both runners threw Ninja pretty cleanly.
Yeah, I think Tyler had a slightly better menu, so he's slightly ahead right now. I think they both had pretty good ninjas, overall, just around the same.
Yeah, the rolls definitely riskier than the kicks. Sometimes though, like I guess it might be a matter of a kick won't hit, so maybe you go for a roll, or Plywood could have just been trying to squeeze just a little bit of extra time out of the fight.
Yeah, the Nikita roll is definitely more difficult and it requires more inputs, but it has an almost guaranteed chance of hitting. Whereas a kick, you have to be pretty close for them during your PBK. So, good. But I've never seen Ply like mess up the input because it's actually pretty difficult sometimes. Sometimes you might mess up the Nikita roll and you might just like not get the full damage. So.
Another runner's shooting Mario.
Yep. I'm about to get to Mantis. This fight, some things can go wrong, but generally, gonna be the same deal. Just get him to phase skip and then, shoot him a lot in the left leg or the head.
No SOCOM equip here for Tyler yet. I don't know if he's just gonna equip it in the elevator or.
Yeah, he probably has to because
Yeah.
Nikita was on his previous, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, Nikita. Yes, that's probably why he didn't have anything on up until that point. So Plywood might gain a little bit of time there, not having the menu.
It's slightly. They're about like 3 seconds apart now. 5 seconds apart. Very close though.
Mm-hmm.
This fight, whoever comes out on top of this fight will definitely have well, we'll see Plywood close the gap, or we'll see Tyler, widen the gap a little more. But the time difference between these two fights should not be too much, unless like one of them messes up. Oh my God! Wait, he messed up the roll. didn't get around the room as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's not as much of the time as I thought. I was like, wait a minute, because my brain was just like, I've never seen this before. What's going on?
Same, right? I've never seen a Meryl not get knocked into the thing, into the room.
Since playing casually,
Yeah. I thought it actually mattered, but it looks like it doesn't matter.
I think Plywood might opt for chairless. He'll go peanut. I think sometimes usually goes peanut butter cups. Looks like Tyler's opting for the couch strat though. Gets his punch.
Yep.
Gets his roll. Gets the favorable spawn. Oh.
Oh, I think he's messed up his damage, right?
One, but he can still execute.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
Yeah, he didn't get the punch though.
Oh no. Man, this Mantis is teleporting.
You can still get the punch if you like run over to where Mantis is, but with Mantis being so far across the room, I don't think Plywood is going to be able to get over there in time and punch him.
Yeah, he'd rather just shoot him in like any other part of the body. Did he get face skip? He did not get face skip.
Oh no, I didn't think he would. He didn't get his punch, so from there on, he wasn't going to get it.
He's doomed. Yeah, so it looks like Tyler's gonna widen his lead up. This fight's looking really good for Tyler. Yep, clean. Plywood having a little bit of trouble on Mantis, not getting that phase skip, and that's gonna lose him a lot of time. These cutscenes last a pretty hefty amount of time.
Yeah, discussion and chat going on right now. Yeah, overall, this run tends to be not as glitch heavy as most speedruns in general, I think. But even as far as Metal Gear speedruns go, it's not a very glitch dependent run. There are certain strats and ways to keep bosses in phases and things like that, but not a whole lot of outright glitches in this.
Yeah, I would say the only glitch really is like prison roll. That's about it. But like,
yeah, or the I mean, you've got the quick equip swap through the door.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
And I guess technically, if you want to call the fact that you're using it to speed up your crawl a glitch too, I mean, or stair glide technically, it all depends on your definition.
Yeah. I'm a glitch. Yeah. I mean, like major skips wise, I think the only one was really just prison roll. Oh no, Plywood having trouble with this dog. Those dogs can be some trouble there, and you have to go through them 3 times.
Using the there.
I really want to see the Nick slap. That would've been funny, but definitely not a time saver at all.
Yeah, it's basically a glitchless run, except for this one, and this one, and this one, and this one.
Yeah, like we were like, that's a glitch, right? Yeah, that's a glitch. That's a glitch. Like stair gliding, what's it called? You know, faster crawling, going to the door.
The rappel, yeah, you're right
Yeah, the
about that.
rappel. Yeah,
There's a lot of tiny little glitches that just kind of optimize it, but nothing that's really like totally necessary to like doing a speed run.
yeah. It's not like any percent MGS one or like you know like that glitch in that game.
Oh yeah, that one glitch in MGS one, yeah, like a million in that game.
Yep, especially on PC.
All right, so both runners heading back, grabbing the PSG-1T. We'll see if they opt to pick up any extra ammo. I was about to say I was gonna bet Tyler wouldn't. I think
Yeah.
Plywood probably won't either.
Yeah, I don't think either of them do.
There was one runner I saw recently who picked up, I think not only the ammo in that room, but also the ammo at Wolf 1. There's some PSG-1T ammo. I think they grabbed it as well.
Not really.
Yeah, I think if she's hiding and you've got time to move forward and she stays hiding, you've got. I think that's what they did. They just took the time to just grab the extra ammo because that's all they could do.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, you can grab the ammo and you can move forward, so you can save a little bit of time when you shoot her. Walk forward a little further.
Right. I don't think did Tyler get dogged or was it Plywood?
Plywood got dogged earlier.
Okay, yeah. So Tyler threw all of his dogs successfully.
Yeah. You never really truly hate these dogs until you actually run the game. These dogs are causing them nothing but trouble.
Tyler gets body shot, gets first headshot.
I don't think it's a pretty good spawn, yeah. Oh, good spawn. Oh no, missed the shot.
Oh, and almost missed it again,
Oh,
but got it off
no.
before he got hit.
He only has one more shot. He's hit his headshot. Oh no!
He did miss that one though.
Oh, now she's hiding. This is really bad
She
for
didn't hide
Tyler.
for long though. Oh,
Yep.
you gotta shoot. Oh, ooh.
Oh no, the GameCube. Okay, the aiming in this game is really sensitive. So I don't blame Tyler for having trouble with the shots, but that wolf was not looking good.
I believe he also uses a GameCube controller, if I remember correctly. When he even on
Yeah,
emulator,
yes.
I believe he still uses a GameCube controller as well.
Yeah. So that was
Which
a much better fight for Ply
I
than
can't remember
Tyler.
if there were very many first-person shooters for the GameCube, but I think there was a good reason why there wasn't. It's because
Yeah, because
it's
there's
not a
no right
controller designed
stick. There's no
to.
right stick. There's a C stick and it's a.
Yeah, C-stick much
It's
better for smash attacks and things like that than it is for
exactly.
reticle aiming.
It's funny because I actually run this game on GameCube too, and it feels really weird. I mean, but I kind of got used to it, so I think it's fine. But the only problem is that that D pad got to go. That D pad's not it, and
We'll see
yeah,
what the runners elect to do with their prison here. Plywood has gone for a variety of things throughout this tournament. It looks like he's gone for bonk a few times. I think he's been, I think he's 1 for 2 on bonks, or 1 for 3. I'm sorry. He's been successful once. He failed it twice, and then in his most recent match against JoJo, he went just for the easy prison skip. He elected to do that and just play it safe.
the flip with the flip.
Yeah, the Johnny throw and then just leave
Yeah.
and come back. That's what he did in his previous race with JoJo. I think it was he had a pretty good lead at that point. And yeah, he elected to play it safe. I'm looking here, trying to find Tyler. I believe Tyler almost always goes for the bonk. Okay, I take that back. He did go for the easy skip against Nick RP Green in their
Oh
winners
really?
match. It's also the well, up until recently it was that run where he went for easy skip was the fastest tournament time at that time.
Oh really?
Right. Yeah, it's no longer the fastest. Blue Metal edged him out by a few, but he had a 52-58 with an easy prison skip. And that was
That's crazy.
yeah. So we've seen both runners, go for the bonk. Both of them have failed it at least once in tournament. Both of them also gone for easy skip and gotten it once each. So it's really
I
anybody's
mean,
guess what they'll do here.
yeah, because like you could either play a ballsy and then like maybe fail the skip, and then like you would actually be so behind your opponent. And if they chose to do the easy skip, right? But I feel like both players are gonna go for the hard skip because like they're gonna think that both the other person's going for the hard skip.
Yeah, they're so close together that it's. I mean, I guess Plywood's got a slight advantage if he's, if they're both watching the stream. Plywood's got an advantage in that he's got a little bit. I don't know if I call it advantage because he's behind, but he does have the advantage of being able to see what Tyler's setting up for and what he's going to,
Oh yeah,
try.
that's true. That is true actually. So maybe being behind slightly is actually better. But I'm pretty sure Tyler's gonna go for the double bonk because it's the most consistent setup. It is still really difficult, very precise. Alright, so here we go, Tyler. All right, here we go.
Is that the bonk?
He is going to bonk.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Oh no, he is out of there. He is not down. He did not like the angle that Johnny was at.
Yeah, I don't know if he just really didn't like that angle or if he was, because typically when you set up for easy, you don't usually go to the right there.
Oh,
I was gonna go for
double bonk.
got
You got it. Yep, really good angle. So he's definitely ahead here.
Well, I mean, I think at this point he did close the gap. I think they're neck and neck because they will both.
Oh yeah,
submit
never mind.
to
Yeah,
Kodak.
yeah, sure. Never mind. I forgot.
So,
I thought Tyler messed it up. My bad. Sorry, I forgot.
right? No, yeah,
Yeah,
Tyler
no,
was slightly slower in it.
definitely it is very even now.
Right, I think so that means Tyler was likely about 10 to 15 seconds ahead prior to that, and because
Yep.
that's about the difference between the easy skip and a successful bonk. And now them being neck and neck, it's whew, oh boy.
Yep, we have a race, guys. This is all gonna come down to like just just the small things like who has a better ascension, who has better if they both get repels,
They're both
who's
pretty
better
consistent on
climbing.
repels, but yeah, I think Hind is going to be such the RNG with that, and who
Yep.
gets quick dives and who gets slow ones, and who kind of gets lucky with their lock on shots.
Yeah, Heinz gonna be the big one for sure. Like that fight can either just go super south. And it's all up to like Destiny who Liquid likes tonight, Liquid could just sit down there and just like chill out for a bit on one side and just like come out on the other side. It's really just like up to chance here, and who's able to execute this fight.
It's interesting. I believe on VE, it's the dive times are typically just on average just longer. I think it's the game in a sense, because it's the easiest difficulty. I think that they thought, it'd be easier to, have the Hind dive for longer, give the player more time to set up or use rations or whatever they kind of need to do, kind of playing casually. But for speedrunning purposes, yeah, it's not helpful.
Yep, not at all. It's funny because it's also the same deal on what's it called, MGS1. The longer it says a longer down there on the easier difficulties. So they opted to keep the same deal for the remake too. Yeah, pretty much identical. Tyler's still slightly ahead though. On the feed, I'm not sure about like actual IGT, because someone could be ahead. You don't know.
Yeah, right. I think they did pretty much start their games at the same time, but I mean, you're right. It still doesn't matter. There still can be some IGT differences there.
Very
I'm
wonky.
still kind of racking my brain for what caused the huge discrepancy we saw between, I think it might have been Plywood and Akuma in their race.
Oh yeah, that was weird. Yeah, because like Akuma was like we thought we were super close, but like it was not.
Might have also been
Alright.
frame stuff happening in that run too, if I remember correctly. But we'll see what happens here. Both runners hoping to avoid frame issues with Tower B, but right now we've got Tower A.
Yeah, every shot here will actually be a lot because that's basically like half a second gone, a half second to a second gone. So like, you really don't want to get shot here at all because you really just don't want to be behind.
You definitely don't want to get punched.
Yeah, and I definitely don't want to get punched. I think Plywood's gonna be greedy here and go for all stuns, which is technically optimal. Oh no, he gets stuck on the wall.
Happens sometimes. I'm going up here. I think he's using, like he does for most of this run, I think he might be using D-pad here, and while it's a little, I prefer D-pad as well, but I think you're also more susceptible to what we just saw with him, which was, you know, pressing up against.
The D-pad does help though, in the sense that it reduces the dead zones that exist in this game. Oh, Plywood almost getting punched there. That was really scary. Yeah. But yeah, there are dead zones in this game, so the D-pad does help on this part because I always had trouble with the dead zones on the section.
Good point.
But yeah, you can get knocked to stuck on the wall though, so that's just as bad as getting a dead zone.
Well, it looks like he's about a floor or two behind Tyler.
He's a lot of stun grenades. I'm surprised he's not like just chucking these out and getting them out of here.
Yeah,
to help his menu a little bit.
I think you are slower when you throw stun grenades, and so, you know, if you're kind of chucking a few willy-nilly, especially there towards the end, I think, you know, you throw a stun on floor, I think 16 or 18, and then you don't really throw another one again until floor 25, and
Yep.
you're right, you can just kind of throw them just to be safe, especially if you've got some people, you know, still running up behind you. You'd want to chuck those, but
Yeah.
I think overall it would lose time to kind of throwing all of them, and when you don't really need to.
Yeah, he only really needs one for the walkway. So yeah, you're right.
Right. And honestly, I mean, you do certain strats like I do. Some people like just to like shoot one guard dead with a SOCOM and just run up and get the other two with SOCOMs. I think we saw, I think it was Nick who might have done that. There was either Nick or Akuma that did that in their race right before this one. See both runners go for this girder glitch.
Yep. Oh yeah, we were talking about not glitches, and here's a glitch right here.
Yeah, it saves you. Oh, ooh, Tyler with a little bit of trouble getting there and getting in the right spot. Plywood finding it a little quicker.
Yeah,
There is a way to do
slightly
it, just
faster.
kind of running down diagonally, like diagonally down the second spot as well. And I think it's about 4 or 5 seconds slower than doing the glitch. So yeah, another one of those glitches where not integral to the speed run, but certainly a nice time save.
Ooh, Plywood having a lot more trouble on this area. Oh, but Tyler gets also having trouble too. So
Curious what's on his previous, because I think he might have something on previous, so he won't. Oh, I keep forgetting every time you go into Tower B, it automatically takes.
yeah, it's the only room in the game that does that. Like, like why? It's really weird. They just do that.
For Tyler there, I think, because it'll avoid him having to re-menu in order to do stair glitches, and he misses the roll. So kind of similar to what we saw with Nick in the previous race in caves. Sometimes you get a dead zone on your controller, and rather than Snake running, he'll be walking, and then you press A, and if you press A when Snake's walking, he crouches down and grows into prone sometimes, instead of pressing A while he's running when he rolls.
That's awful.
Because
you're like
out.
dead zones are so gross. I'm surprised that what's it called? Ply didn't equip the shafts on the roll at the end, but
So yeah, that's gonna cost him a little time there having a menu. He needs to. Okay, I was about to say he needs to throw the next shaft soon.
you know, both runners using stair gliding to go slightly faster up these stairs. And this is gonna be this is like the biggest part of the run actually. Like this fight alone could decide the whole entire race right here.
Even the tower for a second, I was like,
No.
I was like, how bad
the boss
tower
coming.
you had?
No.
Like,
No,
died of the cameras.
Actually, it's impossible to die in this game unless like you forget to put rations on Raven, I guess, and or dead lasers.
Ocelot. Some of us
Or
died
Ocelot.
Ocelot.
I have done Ocelot actually. Never mind, you're right actually. Because you're like,
Or
yeah, I
you
blew
don't
up
grab
myself.
ropes, or tank can be iffy too sometimes if you don't keep it in the loop and you get close to it and you get up under its treads. It's
Can be kind of annoying, but you have rations. You have so many rations in this game, you know. All right, so Tyler getting the first shot.
no ration big enough to save you from the rope.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Rope star.
It is infinite damage. All right, so the first phase should be pretty much identical in terms of time for both players. Just gonna shoot the hind 5 times and then, let RNG take the wheel. Just we'll see who has a better time with his hind. All right, so Tyler's gonna get to phase 2 right now. Probably just getting there. Probably get another shot. He does get another shot. I don't think Tyler got another shot on the first phase.
I believe you are right. Yeah, so now they're really close. I think yeah, Tyler's just one kind of tick ahead as far as damage goes, I think.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
All right, so this.
there.
Oh no!
That could
No, no,
really help
no.
Plywood here. I think they're
Yeah,
even now.
they already been damaged completely. So it's literally just the side that depends on the when like once we get out of here.
He's being a
Look,
little bit kinder to Tyler. He's staying under there forever here with Plywood.
yeah, Ply like he was there for like a good 20 seconds, man.
See if he can get a double shot.
Should be
Oh,
fine here. Should be fine.
yeah,
here.
he stayed. Oh, it
Oh
looked like
no
he was
way.
just gonna come right back up.
Did Tyler not get a double shot? I was looking at Tyler's screen.
I don't think he did. Yeah, not on. I think Plywood's having a little bit better luck with the double shots here. Then Tyler does get one there.
Yeah, it shouldn't really matter too much because now Tyler has to get a double shot in this last phase, which will slightly like make this fight like not that bad. Okay, so Ply gets a better hind, and the Tyler's gonna finish the fight right here unless he misses a shot. He's good. He's good.
Yeah, he was giving Plywood a little bit of trouble there at the beginning. It was looking a little bit in Tyler's favor, but yeah, I think Plywood just pulled off the double shots a little cleaner than Tyler did, and he'll come out of this fight first, about 3 to 5 seconds ahead.
And those 3 to 5 seconds can mean so much.
So Hind, not a huge decider, I think. They were relatively, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they were relatively even going into that fight. A little bit of separation now, but still, I mean, still anyone's race at this point coming out of Hind.
Yeah, we still have Wolf too. We still have Liquid. Like those are gonna be the big
I
names.
think, yeah, I think so. Barring any other, kind of weird shenanigans as well, I think those are going to be the big ones.
Yep. I'm surprised that Ply has Stinger on his previous, so he's not able to stair glide on these stairs. And he misses a grenade. He's gonna get shot here. Because Tyler's able to stair glide, so he's gonna come on these stairs slightly faster. Whereas Ply doesn't have an empty slot. So we'll see if Tyler's able to get down these stairs a little faster. And Plywood is messing up these grenades too. This is not looking good. So Tyler's actually like even with Ply right now. Actually, be like,
yeah, I think he was late on the. Okay, no, he wasn't. Okay.
and yeah, like they're like Tyler's like some steps behind Ply right now. This is actually like crazy how close this is right now. Just so almost synchronized. And yeah, so but right now Tyler has to menu to his C4 and Singer. All right, nice. Yep. Oh my god, like this is this is ridiculous. This next fight is gonna mean so much actually, because like they basically got out of that hind like at the almost exact same time. Tyler was a little slightly ahead, but Plywood had a slightly better hind. But like now it's gonna be up to Wolf 2, who's she more kind to, who's able to execute his headshots.
Plywood with a few more Stinger missiles. Probably won't matter for these two runners, but Plywood's got a few more Stinger missiles.
Yeah. Do you know if do you know if this health amount is enough for Raven without a ration for Plywood?
For Tyler, I don't. Well, yeah, because I mean he couldn't have any more health at that point. I think it might be enough, but I mean it's not enough to worth risking. Plywood certainly doesn't have enough health.
Yeah, he's got his rations. Wait, do you get health refill after this fight?
I believe so.
Oh, then never mind then.
I don't remember.
I actually don't remember either. Okay, so headshot there. All right. Oh no, Ply getting a body shot. All right, so.
Tyler missing his shots. He's not
Oh
leading.
no. Okay, one more shot for Ply. Okay, Ply gets a much better fight than Tyler, but basically, like, oh my god, like
I don't know
neck
if I'd say
and neck.
much better, but yeah, it was definitely better. Okay, there's the health
Yeah.
refill. We were done.
Okay, yeah. Never mind.
Right, I think it's based
So,
off of how much damage you take in the either
our
from shooting
elevator.
getting shot from this gun and then from the cargo elevator, right?
Yeah. Okay, so this race is super close. It's gonna come into liquid again for these two. It's funny because in MGS1, their race was all decided by liquid. Like the whole, like one of the races, they all that mattered was liquid. And Plywood had a better liquid, and he won the race. We're probably gonna see the same deal where it's like, who has a better liquid will determine who wins this race.
Picked up some chaffs. Am I crazy, or do you really even use chaffs the rest of this run?
No, you don't.
Yeah, that was interesting for him.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this fight, not really a fight. Kind of press the A button a lot. Oh, actually, no, wait. Probably gonna go for the actual like fastest strat, which is
Well, I think
aiming.
Tyler thought he was done a little sooner than he was, and I think he took another shot and yeah, shaking his head in disapproval there.
Yep. The lead's slightly bigger for Ply here though, like probably like 3 seconds.
Oh, that was nice of Snake. He cleaned all the blood up. Gotta leave things the way you left them.
I've always heard like turning the blood off makes it faster. Turning the blood on doesn't change anything. Like I don't even know anymore. I feel like they're all myths at this point. Okay, so they both have rations on just to be super safe. Don't want to make the same mistake that happened earlier, because that is not a good thing to go through.
Would take an aim at these Ravens. Definitely not gonna have enough health going into Raven, and some bad karma to boot.
Yeah. Don't shoot those birds. They're harmless.
Yeah, I mean until they eat their master.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So this fight,
Guns equipped for both runners.
yep,
Yeah, neither of them had enough health going into this to.
they are not down.
Tyler not
Alright.
getting hit there before SOCOM, so I think he just got a slightly better Raven.
Yep.
None of them missing shots either, or taking shots too early from what I saw.
Yep, they basically just got like the same exact Raven. Except Tyler slightly came up ahead with not getting shot by Raven. So he saved like about a second. But this race, man. This is a banger for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about rope because you know if you talk about rope here, then bad things could happen. But
First rule
this,
of TTS race: we do not talk about rope.
yep. All right, going to Rex's lair, underground base. Better section than MGS1 by a lot. No, not that much backtracking. The rat is not RNG at all. So we get to have fun and you know just don't even worry about it.
Ooh, Tyler having a little bit of trouble getting to Otacon's frequency there, but
Yeah, that was her menu. Actually, I saw that. I think it was diagonal.
yeah, because you can do just like an up left diagonal and go right to Otacon. I myself opt to just go down twice and then to the right, just to it's a little more consistent. But if you can get it right, you do the up left diagonal, it just goes right to him.
So
Right,
good warning
both
shot
runners
here.
getting him knocked over.
Yeah, very important. So you don't have the dead body, so you don't. So Snake doesn't just like walk over the dead body a lot. Can be really annoying if you don't go for that setup. Oh, Tyler going for a media headshot.
Yeah, and it puts his guard in a slightly better position. I don't know if Plywood. I mean, it's not in a great position for Plywood, the guard's body, but it's also not, I think, in a terrible position. I think he should be able to avoid it and not really have to change his line much.
Okay, I just thought about this for some reason. Like, imagine if there's a tie. Again, how wild would that be?
Would be wild.
That means we have to do another 2 or 3 liquid fight. That would be ridiculous.
We've not seen a tie since round 1, race 1, but not mean it can't happen again.
Yeah, anything can happen. This
Okay.
game.
Plywood opting for the SOCOM on the rad as he usually does. Tyler going for the nade. Both runners getting a pretty decent Hal key spot. Tyler going ahead and doing his menu there instead of while rolling upstairs, which is probably what Plywood's going to elect to do.
Yep. So they're basically completely in sync. Tyler's slightly ahead though.
Yeah, Plywood not menuing his SOCOM there though. Oh, it's on previous.
No,
My
that's a
bad.
previous. He's fine.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was on previous.
Oh my god. This race is crazy. So close. They
Oh,
basically been in sync the whole entire race. It was just Tyler who went for the easy roll, whereas the easy prison skip, whereas Ply went for the double bonk roll. Man.
yeah, these menus, they can be very important, like knowing when to menu to certain items and knowing when you should and shouldn't, because I've definitely had made mistakes of like thinking, oh, I'll just do my menu a little early here, and then I'm not able to do a crawl glitch, or I'm not able to do something that I was able to do before, and sometimes when you forget to menu to certain things, as I believe Plywood had a less than ideal menuing or setup coming out of Raven, and we're seeing it cost them some time here.
Like every second counts here. Like menuing is very important. Like every menu you mess up, like you basically lose like a second. So you gotta be really careful about every single like situation you do that
Every
in.
little thing, just a missed pipe shot, a missed shot on Rex, or a shot too fast on Rex that misses.
Yeah, like every mistake counts in this situation. Like these guys are so close to each other, and we could see Liquid or Rex just like this determine everything. Like
Right.
what if it's like you could lose by like 1 second. Like if you did miss that Rex shot, you would have won the race. Like that's crazy to think about. So like you gotta be like on your A game here. Are we seeing the third person shot here actually from Ply? Oh
No,
no,
not
I
quite.
thought I thought he was gonna do the swag shot there with the third person shot.
All right, so no falling shenanigans, no issues with the rope from either runner.
Yep. Some
Tyler
hot stair gliding here.
slowly building a bit of a lead here before we head into the kind of twilight portion of this run.
Yeah, the grand finale. All right. So, Rex is not really a fight, but you can't lose time on it. It depends on your shots, your timing. Every second counts here, so we will see.
We'll see both runners probably call Otacon immediately. Not sure if they'll menu to the Stinger before or after Rex fight. I like to do it before. I like to have it on previous before, and that way I can start Rex. I can just click a button, and I've got my stinger good to go.
Yep.
Both getting a pretty fast Kodak there with Otacon. Yep, we got bamboozled. It was liquid all along.
What? Spoilers.
The twist rivaling Night Shyamalan. Plywood a little early there with one of his missiles. I don't think that one will cost him too much, but yeah, Tyler coming out of Rex. Oh, that one will.
Oh no. Okay, so Plywood missing.
I think he still has enough stinger ammo. I didn't check his total.
He's good. He's good. I like this guy. He had 17 shots, so he's fine.
Okay, he had 17 before. Thought he only had like. Oh right, he would have picked up some more. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, you gotta find a Grey Fox kit in this game too. All right, so this next phase arguably easier than the first phase. You don't have to move anywhere. Oh, Tyler missed the shot. Oh no. Getting overzealous with that shot, but not gonna really lose much time on that shot.
Plywood so far. Everything on target. Yep.
Yep,
Right,
there we
two
go.
Plywood textbook.
All right, here we go. This is it. Everything this race mattered is right here. Who can execute, who can clutch it out in this moment.
Tyler starting with a chunk.
Yeah,
Take
Tyler
a
not
go for
gonna.
a second chunk down here. Oh no, just the punch kick, and then he'll try for a lottery roll in the corner.
Oh, not gonna get it.
Both runners looks like you're using pretty much the same kind of setup and attempt.
Oh, better lottery roll for
Yes.
Fly. Oh man.
But he's just going for the straight 2-punch setup, whereas Tyler getting liquid into that
man.
northeast corner and getting a little bit of an infinite
close.
chunk.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh wow, this is ridiculous.
This is they basically. Oh my
Okay,
god.
good. Oh wow.
Oh my god, they ended the fight right at the same exact time. That's ridiculous.
Getting a little lucky on his health there and being able to end it just with that one
Yeah,
punch.
with that kick.
Tyler had to go for 2, or had to go for a punch and then a double.
Wow. Damn.
I think it's close there because with Tyler, with that final bit, he might have been able to kick and end the fight sooner than Plywood, but it was so close. If I was in his position, I also wouldn't have risked it. I would, but it's
either you lose 2 seconds or you finish the fight, or you lose like 5 seconds because you gotta like he gets knocked down, you gotta get back up.
Oh, look at those time left timers. They're almost
identical. My god. This race is wild. It's gonna come up to escape now, isn't it? Wow.
Slightly ahead.
Oh my goodness. Okay, they both get shot there. They both blow at the same time, basically leaving at the same exact time. Oh my goodness. Wow.
That was 0.16 ahead, right? I think even if you're like 0.999 ahead, if your IGT both falls in the same seconds, his time does not.
It's liquid time, baby.
Rounds up, I don't think. At least in my experience, it never rounds up. It always rounds down. Even when
Tyler gets an explosion early. Maybe slightly faster out of here. Yep. Wow. All right.
Oh, but he gets. Oh, and they.
Oh my god!
Opposite there.
Exactly the opposite. Yeah. Wow. So Plywood gets the explosion early, whereas Tyler doesn't. Oh my lord.
Right there, yeah.
All right, here we go. This is it. The final section of the game right here.
This portion of the run is considered essentially an auto scroller, and you're just, if you're ahead by even 5 or 10 seconds, you've basically won the race at this point. But now we're gonna see it really possibly make a difference.
What? Did Plywood get that shot? I don't
think so. I don't know if Tyler did either. It's hard to watch both these.
Yeah, I know. My eyes are All right,
Plywood-
I'm looking left. Looks like
Plywood
Tyler
getting
got
the headlights
faster.
off with Tyler having to deal with them still. I don't know if he's just.
They're both in the same exact phase right now. Oh my god.
No, they both got shot.
Oh my goodness, dude. All right, I'm gonna look at the timer for Ply.
Last 2 shots, they're crucial. Oh,
Yep. Okay. One more shot. Okay, Ply gets. Oh my! They ended the fight.
they might be in the same. This might.
This might be a tie. It looks like Plywood's slightly ahead, but I don't know. Oh my lord. This is crazy. Skip those cutscenes as soon as possible.
Oh, they are mashing.
They are mashing right now. Let me see that white text. All right, there we go. Time.
Essentially the same. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, RTA. There might be a second difference between, but
Oh my god.
this is absolutely not.
This is wild. Okay. We might not be done here, guys.
We might go into overtime.
Yeah, we'll see. If those timers are correct, we are seeing overtime. All right. This is a wild race. Basically just in sync the whole entire race.
And it's funny because I remember Plywood mentioning recently, I believe him and Tyler essentially have like similar rigs as far as PCs go. So they're also getting about the same FPS through these credits.
They ended Liquid the same, they ended the Escape the same. That's wild. Alright, animals showing up on the screen right now.
Yeah, looks like Tyler with his FPS is capping out a little higher. It looks like
Tyler with the better credit skip here. Slightly fewer frames ahead. Oh my god, I don't know who's gonna win this. This is wild. I don't even know who won at the end. Actually, like if I had to guess, I can't guess.
I'd just like to point out that I never thought there'd be a situation where I would have to like try to time both of them together on the.
I was wondering how that would work.
Yeah.
Not 2 separate buttons, or if it is, yeah, you got to move mouse over to one and then the other or something.
That's exactly what happened. I was checking it, I was waiting, and God forbid, I was like, man, how the hell am I gonna press both of these together? I don't think you even can.
Hosts need a 2 mouse setup in the future.
All right, guys, we're almost there. Whew. Oh man.
I'm holding my breath for this one.
I don't want to see another dolphin mess up, dude.
I'm gonna be so sad if that happens.
Okay. Oh man. Oh my god. Everyone's at the edge of their seat. Everyone who bet on this race. I didn't bet on this race, so I mean we'll see who takes it here. Oh man. All right, so Ply's coming up right now. 52, 56. Oh my god! 1 second! No way!
Wow! By one.
Oh, what?
1 second.
Wow! Oh my god!
No rations used.
Wow.
Tyler clutching it by the skin of his teeth. That is why we love watching races, guys. 1 second. Tyler flash in the face.
I mean, again, keep in mind, there's no way I could press both of those times together, but holy...
Yo, that's great, am I right?
Hey,
what an
what's up, you guys?
amazing race. So, guys.
Jesus Christ, man.
I got a 52. I'm so happy. I'm done.
You get the rest of the 2 weeks off.
Oh my god, I'm done with this damn game.
Well, you didn't go down without a fight.
No, no, I did not. No, I'm not gonna throw. Man, it was like the worst part of my run was my mantis. My mantis was like so bad.
I had almost gotten chairless. One funny thing happened. I don't know if like commentary caught this, but for the very short, first shot of like Wolf 1, I had hit her the frame as like she was like going down, so I was able to like hit her, and then she immediately dropped down and then stayed prone. It was very weird, and it kind of flustered me a bit, and I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was like, "What the hell is going on here?" But yeah, it was kind of weird.
It's the best
Damn.
Twin Snakes race I've ever done, so that's good.
Oh, wait.
Of course, I would expect nothing less.
Sorry.
So,
Let me make mine small as well, because yours is in the
those
corner.
times are good for I think Blue Metal still holds the tournament PB with 52:19, but those times y'all just had were good for second and third.
but
Absolutely amazing race.
you could be second and third, but if you lose to second as third, it's like, well, there you go, right?
It doesn't really help, does it?
Is this a
I
PB for
thought-
me? No, it's not. Okay.
I thought maybe because I started, I think, a little bit later than you, and I pause buffered that would have made the
Did you-
difference.
Oh, I forgot about the pause.
Yeah, I thought I was like, this is probably gonna die.
That would have been hilarious, but like it might as well have. Like, oh my god, 1 second.
I mean, basically the whole after prison, we were pretty much neck and neck the whole time. So
I think Tyler did get fast elevator at the start in the take hanger, if I recall right.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
I got a fast elevator as
Yeah.
well, so I can't
There's-
say he's
there's a
cheating.
trade-off.
So it kind of balanced it, yeah.
Although on the hind fight, I got 3 drop downs where he had dialogue, and that was some bullshit.
I would
Because
have
it
much,
was-
better,
Awful.
much kinder
don't-
hind.
Yeah.
It was
He
the
would not
miss.
shut up.
It was the missed wreck shot. That's all. That turned everything.
I just
Oh
want to
my
say
God,
that
you're right.
my Wolf 2 was sick as hell.
Oh,
Mine
It
was
really good.
so like mine was like almost terrible, but then I saved it at the last second before she went behind a tree. Because like me and you finished pretty much neck and neck at like Wolf 2, and I'm sure that like you're watching, but like we were pretty much neck and neck most of the race,
Yeah.
a good portion of it.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
prison where Tyler went for easy skip and Plywood executed the roll. That's where the gap just got closed right there.
I'm surprised that he got that because that looked like it was too far to the right. I was honestly shocked that he got that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was close.
Holy moly.
Menuing and not doing certain stair glides, and it's just a lot of little stuff and then like one big thing. But hey, man, good luck next week. I'm
Thanks.
glad I got this time before I'm done with the VE
Before you
emulator.
retire.
Yeah, I retire from this game for this moment because
Well, I think I
You
could
still
safely
got
say
it.
yeah, I mean, well, not only that, but I mean, you guys put on a very, very damn good race. I said in the last one with Prof that I didn't think it was going to be close, but this one was something else.
Really something else.
All right, so I guess any final words from you, Plywood and Tyler, before we wrap this up?
thanks for the great race, man. That was sick.
Yeah, thanks, man. And special outs to Plywood because without him, Blue, Furry, and all the like old Twin Snakes guys, I would not be playing today or playing at this high of a level. So just I appreciate everyone that's been running Twin Snakes over the past 4 or 5 plus years.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride, and I think this race is kind of a testament to that. So, because we were, I guess, just as a little anecdote, Tyler and I were the first people to actually run this category, and it was in a race.
Yeah. Yep, you're right.
That's
It was
cool.
like a meme race, like, hey, let's just do it very easy, and just we did it randomly.
So it all
That's
comes
cool.
back full circle. Now
Pretty much.
my latest PB is in a Tyler race, so
That's cool.
It starts with
All right.
Tyler as a Tyler play.
yes, he's the ultimate Neo baby.
Well, all right then. Well, thanks you two. Congrats, Tyler. You'll be up against Takuma, if I'm not mistaken, according to the bracket, and
Yep.
Plywood. It's good seeing you race again, and my God, I didn't think it was going to be this close, let alone a second tiebreaker for the tourney. And I guess Prof and Vermilion, thank you for doing commentary tonight. And I guess like if you two wanted to say anything before I close it out.
No, I'm good. It's everything. You know,
all
it
good
was a
here.
really sick race. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. You know, I had a blast watching it.
All right. Well, everyone, thank you for watching this edition of the Twin Snakes Tourney. We will see you guys back here for the next rounds, and have a great rest of your weekend. So we'll catch you all next time. I'm Joseph Joestar316 signing off. See you guys next time.